Nanda, but in the candidates, that was a huge victory for Hikaru. Almost got him in contention to make it to the World Championship match, but also in Norway Chess, he defeated what was at that moment the world champion Ding Liren with this line.
Right. Well, Tatev, she got into the playing hall, but still no Alice Lee. 1 E2 E4, a very good move, by the way, if you're looking to draw the game. And living under a rock, you should know that Tatev is having a fabulous tournament and made a victory yesterday over Alice Lee, the first blemish of Alice in this entire tournament. And we have a Karakan. Alice needs to win to force a playoff that would occur later today. Should the game be a draw, the two will play an elimination playoff game tomorrow.
With rapid games.
Now, I will tell you that essentially this is my Baluik. I have played 100 games more tournament games in this position. By the way, knight G1 to F3 is the main move, but there are a lot of crafty side variations. I'm wondering, have you ever even seen the move knight H3? The idea here is the bishop is a bit of a target, so white prepares to play for the move knight F4. It doesn't play knight E2, which interferes with the development of the bishop, but knight H3
and I think
F4.
the best move after knight H3 is E5 for black.
Yeah.
To fight in the center.
Yeah.
And I allow you to capture the pawn, because once you capture the pawn, I will recapture it by queen A5.
Okay, and this is one of those variations where once again white's excuse me, I can't get in where white's thinking, okay, I've got my pieces developed, you've got two. Fun stuff. None of this happened because the players did play the main variation. I think for me, the move I tended to steer towards was Queen C7. I think I played Queen C7 against Anatoly Karpov in the Olympics. It was the Soviet Union versus the United States, board 1 there in Lucerne, Switzerland, and we got in a German, and I had a winning rook ending and got away. It was a draw in that one. Queen takes D3, E7, E6, bishop D2. One of the reasons why I preferred Queen C7 over Alice's E7, E6, I've also played that, I must say, is I came to respect the move bishop F4. And I thought that white could get a slight initiative after bishop F4. Bishop D2, and they're right back in what is popularly called spastic.
before as well. It's just knight e6. You are not thinking about the knight retreating. You are looking at rook d1. You see that's helping you. Wow.
Now,
Simply
Such
don't
a
have the
strong
time to
there's
think
no
about
moves.
it.
That's it. There's no way to resist, actually, is the problem.
Yeah, this is so lost right now.
And
You're losing
40
the rook.
seconds for Tatev.
You will start losing the pawns. Rook a1 is coming. Takes into
Absolutely.
h5, h4 is still in the cards.
And there's the head shake.
She realizes it.
There was something, that whole g3 and knight g1, I don't know why Tatev got so worried about her position. Her position was fine, actually. There was no reason for it. Knight f5 check, forking king and rook, knight takes, wins in exchange, and what Christian you just mentioned, go pawn hunting, harvest, rook a1.
We're gonna have blitz, guys.
We are in for a longer day.
We're going to have blitz right now. And Alice coming back into this match with the black pieces on demand.
How do you do that? How do you?
It's been asked for.
I know.
That's an incredible skill. Just keep your nerves, be composed, just do your best, play Caro-Kann, and wait for that little chance.
I like the phrase, do your best, play Caro-Kann. That's old man's chess, that's me, I mean, in my whole life. And do your best. And there she's done it. And by the way, knight d4, yes, I do want to defend the pawn on b5.
And
Handshake.
Tatev, she's just resigning because she knows this is lost.
Ooh.
Wow, big comeback for Alice Lee, who tied the match in the classical chess, and we will see playoffs.
Exactly. Winning on demand. Honestly, we are going to have. You've been saying it the whole time.
Two blitz games.
2 blitz games.
3 minutes plus 2 second increment.
That was what I was looking for. 3 minutes plus 2 seconds. I'm so old. We used to play 5-0. Blitz chess used to mean